Same note with Gloucester schools locally. This recommendation does carry a lot of weight, especially there. You may remember Gavin Grimm, a transgender student in Gloucester who's taken a stand on the issue.
Well, just last month, he won a court ruling opening the door for students to use restrooms consistent with their gender identity. Our Laura Caso spoke with him today and he has a lot to say about the recent ruling. Laura.
Yeah, he sure does. Gavin says he's happy, not only for himself, but for transgender students across the country. He says this is a new tool to make sure all transgender students are treated with respect and dignity.
It's not fun. I don't know if people have that impression of it or not.
That's how Gavin Grimm describes his journey dealing with transgender equality under the spotlight.
Even the good parts aren't necessarily fun because it's exhausting, and it's kind of difficult just to know that you're out there and for a reason that a lot of people don't like.
But today, a wave of comfort for this teen, a ruling from the top. President Obama calling on public school districts nationwide to allow transgender students to use the bathroom that matches their gender identity.
It was empowering.
Fulfilling and game-changing, too.
There were so many factors that led up to things working out as they have today, and I was only a part of that.
Perhaps a little part to this story, but a lengthy chapter, one filled with many ups and downs, he says. Grimm was born a girl but identifies as a boy. The Gloucester County School Board first granted him permission to use the boys' restroom in 2014, but then reversed their decision, stating Grimm must use the bathroom that corresponds with the sex he was born with, or use one of 3 single-stall unisex restrooms. He took the school board to court. The American Civil Liberties Union is representing him, and just last month, a federal appeals court in Richmond ruled in his favor. Now he says the school board has the guidance they need.
What's come out of this is perhaps more positive than I could have ever expected. It's more firm and more far-reaching than I could have ever hoped for.
Hopeful and, yes, happy to. He says so kids like him can feel free to use the bathroom that reflects exactly who they are. I asked Gavin what's next for him. He said aside from doing chores, which he was planning to get done today, he's ready to take on anything that comes his way and continue to be a voice for others. Laura Caso, 10 on your side.